Hi guys. So yesterday, right, I came across this from a few media sources. There's this new website going around, scrut.my, scrut.my, that offers this service of uh, of of checking the history of any of your Japanese parallel imported cars for a fee. Now, I have not tried out its services. I have not spoken to the people of that behind them. But if any of you guys are in the market for a Japanese reconditioned vehicle, that is an avenue you absolutely should explore, because simply put, right, when you buy a recon car, don't for a second imagine it's the same as buying a new car. It is not. You are buying a used car, right? That the only difference is our system treats it like a new car because that vehicle was not previously registered in our country. It is, for all intents and purposes, a used car, a previous owner. So as always with used car shopping, it helps to do a bit of homework. It helps to understand the history of the car before putting your money down. And especially, we are not talking about 10, 20,000 here. We are talking about 100, 200,000 ringgit cars. So yeah, you want to be sure that the car that you buy is of an acceptable condition. Now, let me point out one thing that may be counterintuitive to you guys. It's not always a bad thing to buy a car that is either high mileage or have gotten into an accident before, if the said car was well maintained by its previous owner with regular servicing, and B, if it got involved in whatever accident that it kena, it was correctly and appropriately repaired by the correct equipment, right? The only thing is that you just want to know what happened. You just want to know what was done to the car, and that is useful for you to mentally prepare yourself. What are the things that may require repair or imminent servicing as you are within the first 6 to 12 months of your ownership? All right, let's put it that way. And of course, now there's also aftermarket third-party warranties by warranty providers like GMR. All right, got my right. And these, for a fee, these companies help give you a certain peace of mind when you sign up with their program. In that, you just pay a certain fee, and then any damages that are, or whatever not, that are covered within their agreed repair terms, you don't have to pay for it. All right. So, the thing is that I do not, at this stage, I can't vouch for the legitimacy of this new scrut.my website or app, but it is something that you absolutely need to look into if you're buying a Japanese recon. And it ties into the message that we have always delivered. We have always been delivering. Now, when it comes to buying cars, right, the best deals are in used cars, because simply put, the first owner has absorbed the bulk of the depreciation for you. It may not be a big difference if you are buying an Asia or a Myvi or a Persona, but if you are buying a luxury car, a Mercedes, BMW, the like, 20% off is a large chunk of money. So whether you are buying used car or recon car, the need to do your homework is always there. You cannot skim on doing your homework, because you are already getting yourself into a deal that costs you anywhere, what, 20,000, 50,000, 80,000 less than buying a brand new car. So think of all your homework as the work that you are putting in to earn those savings. So when it comes to recon cars, right, my advice to consumers is always this: treat it like buying a used car. Do your homework, get the car checked by a mechanic that you trust, and and see for yourself. Be clear on what are the things that are in good condition, what are the things that require replacing, and so on. So you jump into it with your eyes wide open. Yeah, that's it. So thing is, when you buy recon, don't expect the process to be the same like buying a new car. It is not. So still on the subject of buying used and recon cars, our clubhouse Wearnes has a service to help you check the condition of your vehicle and provide you with a detailed report on what are the things in that car that requires repair and maintenance, and so on and so forth. All right. Previously, this was a service that was offered free of charge, but now there's a small fee attached to that service. It is what, 180 ringgit, but if you are an Evo Club member, so yeah, that's it guys, join Evo Club, then that fee is cut down from 180 ringgit to just 80 ringgit. All right. Yeah, so bring your car there, and even though now that they charge 80 ringgit, right, to me that is still a fee worth paying, because it brings you that peace of mind. Just be mindful that if you are going through a used car dealer, many a time these dealers will ask for a deposit for you to commit before they bring their car for you to check. That is common practice, and it is to safeguard them against time wasters, and it is something that I can appreciate. So it's like when I bought this E39, right, I also paid a small deposit. All right, got the dealer to, and then up front we agreed upon, okay, if the car is of this condition and everything checks out, we will proceed with the sale. If there are these certain types of failures, then no go, right? They will fully refund me the deposit. If let's say like any other failures that do not pertain to what was initially agreed upon, if I choose not to proceed with the purchase, the dealer swallows my deposit. So as long as you discuss all these terms up front, then you are pretty all right. Okay, and of course, another reminder, for those of you, if you have not voted for your favorite cars in our Cars of Malaysia, yeah, please head over, cast your votes. We want to know what are your favorite cars in the market, and at the end of this month, we are going to compile all that and show to everybody basically what are the choices of consumers in the market. And as usual guys, please the usual, like, comment, subscribe to all of us from Horizon. Cheers guys.